back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, I'd like to say please feel free, welcome. If you would like to join our family, which I will recommend, please hit the subscribe button down below. That's the red button. And while you're there, please click on the bell notification button so you never get to miss out on any of my videos. Also, give the video a thumbs up and comment. Tell me what you think, about the discussion. If you have any tips and idea, feel free to leave it down below. And yeah, just tell me what you think. I would love to hear everything. All right, with that being said and done, let's get into today's video. We are talking about something that every one of us, at some point in our life, um, we have to do this because especially in today's world, it's a very complicated world, okay? And people will try to get under your skin. I'm talking about how to deal with criticism and social rejection. This is a big topic when you think about it. It is a very massive topic, and I know a whole lot of people suffer from this issue. So I decided that today we will talk about it. How do you deal with it? You know, I'm just going to be using my phone only because I want to be able to, because I've made some notes. I want to be able to get this right because it's important that we are, you know, making things relevant that are supposed to be relevant. If there's no need, then there's no need to. All right? To start with, social rejection is one of those things that people turn to suffer from a lot, like I said. When we come down to criticism, there are few reasons why people will criticize you. All right? Like it or not, people will criticize you whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad. All right? Some people are just very good at doing it and they will do it to get under your skin. So it is important that you make up your mind and grow a thick skin. All right? Grow a thick skin and be immune to this social rejection and unnecessary criticism. All right, I said earlier that there are a few reasons why people will criticize you. All right, number one reason why people will criticize you. A lot of people will criticize you because they feel like you are, a threat to them. Some people will criticize you because they feel like you know better than them and they want to stay in control. They want to control you. They don't want you to feel like you know more, you're better, you're above the standard. So they will try to do things to suppress you, to dim your light, to make you feel bad about yourself so that you perform poorly, so that you are not your best, so that they feel good. That's one reason why people will criticize you and reject you. Another reason why people will do this is out of ignorance. A lot of people are limited and ignorant to so many things. Let's say you've gone ahead to do a whole lot of work on a certain project and you feel really good about yourself. You realize somebody comes, just by looking at it in few seconds, they go ahead to break you down by criticizing that thing. You know, limited mind. They haven't even gone ahead to really take their time to see what has gone into that work, what it means to you. They just try to spoil it because what? They are limited in their mindset. Don't try to have it call it, push it. We'll get down to it. All right. Another reason, number three, why people will criticize you will be because they feel like You know, you really need that criticism so that you can do better. A lot of people genuinely care and they want to see you at your very best. And those kind of people, it is important that we give a thought and a careful consideration to their critics. We need to give attention to such uh, opinion, because if you see that the person really mean well for you, it is important that you pay attention and try to do better, because it means that they want you to go higher in life, to go up, to do better, to do your best. All right? So number one thing you can do to deal with rejection or deal with critics is number one, know who opinions matters and who doesn't. My goodness. I would say that again. Know whose opinion matters and who doesn't. It's simple. Some people, like I said, you need to read between the lines. You need to understand where that criticism is coming from, where that rejection is coming from. Is it really necessary? Is it good for me? Is it really true? A lot of people don't take criticism so well, but sometimes it can be for our own good to help us move, higher and better up in life. So yes, know whose opinion matters. If that person means well for you, then you should go ahead and consider that. If they don't, it's as simple as don't give reason to them. Don't give relevant to people who don't matter. Somebody who just want to bring you down, don't make them relevant by getting down to their level. No, don't do that. Number two thing you can do to make sure that you do not fall victim of social rejection or criticism is to try to understand how limited people are. Like I said earlier, people are good at bringing people down, but they forget to know they don't even have the clue of what has gone into certain things, how this thing was meant to be. They have no clue whatsoever. They are limited. When I say social rejection, it's broad. It could be you in the workplace just starting up. It could be you as a migrant, moving to another location. It could be whatever that thing is, you know, joining another culture where people are like, I can't bother. It's important to understand exactly how limited people are. Some people, personally for me, I have faced so many social rejection in my life. I don't know. Like sometimes I just look at people like that and I laugh. I laugh in their faces. And I'm like, if only you know who I am, you would not be talking to me like that. You will not even find yourself worthy to have a conversation with me. So I don't take offense to people like that. So yes, understand how limited people are before you become offended. It is very, very important. All right? Try not to take offense. Try not to take offense to people like that who are limited in their mindset. It's just not worth it. Like I said, don't get relevant to what is not important. You have your time. Time is very precious. Don't go wasting it on people who don't matter. That is very, very important. Okay? Now, number three, stop taking things personally. Stop taking things personally. A lot of people I come across, they say to me, little things that people do, they find it offensive because what? They take things too personally. And I'm not attacking anybody, all right? Some of us are very sensitive. I understand that. Some of us are very, very sensitive, and that's okay. But For you to overcome that fear of social rejection or criticism, you need to have thick skin, and that is to stop taking things personally. It is important that you understand that. This video might be a little bit longer than usual, only because I feel like this is a very important topic to discuss. All right. Number three, stop taking things too personally. Some things people say, it might not be exactly directed at you. Even if it is, try to overlook it. You can only become offended if you choose to. All right? If you choose to take it personally and say, okay, I'm gonna take that, that is pointed at me, I must take it. I can't do this. It's doing that to me. You can choose to actually be upset or not to be upset. It is up to you. All right? So stop taking things personally. That is one way that you can, deal with social rejection and, you know, unnecessary critics. All right. Number four, stop seeking approval from people with limited mindset or people who do not care about you. A lot of time we sit down, um, we feel like somebody needs to approve of how we live, what we do, how we do things, you know, before we can be satisfied. You have your life to live. Stop seeking approval, for what you do. As long as you take ownership of your actions, please stop seeking approval from people. As long as you do the right thing, don't wait for somebody to say, yeah, you've done well, you got it right. No. Be happy with what you've done. When you take a step to do something, when you do something and you are happy with it, if somebody doesn't like it, that is up to them. That is up to them. You cannot do anything about that. But what you can do for yourself is to not take offense. That is by not waiting for their approval to be happy about what you've done, what you've achieved, how far you've come. Do not wait for them to tell you you are good to feel good. A lot of these things come down to, people of color. When somebody tells you you don't look good, I don't like your color, or I don't like what you do, I don't like the way you work, if you feel like you are doing the right thing, do not wait for somebody's approval to feel good about that thing. That is very, very important. All right? Number five thing you can do. Do not feel the need to defend yourself whenever you are criticized or when you face social rejection. Don't be too quick to apologize for what you have done. It comes down to you doing what you feel is best for you, what is best for the situation, for everybody. All right? Don't be quick to defend yourself. If somebody says they don't like you because of who you are, don't feel the need to make them feel precious by saying, "Oh, you know what? I'm like this because of this and that." Oh, no, don't feel the need to defend who you are, what you do. Do not feel the need to, because when you do, when you are defending yourself, look, there are circumstances where you must stand up for yourself, and definitely will come down to that. But don't be too quick to want to defend yourself of why you are the way you are or the way you do things. The key is to always make sure that you do what is right. And if you think you've done what is right, do not be in hurry to defend yourself. Let action speak. Look, sometimes when you face social rejection or when somebody criticizes you, they are looking for attention. Haters, Haters try to find partners. They try to find partners, people that are not relevant. They try to find partnership, form that partnership to get other people looking like them. It is important that you take note that sometimes, sometimes don't defend yourself. People around you, the people around you could be the one to defend you. And this come down to even like when you are on social media. Doesn't matter which platform. When somebody attack you, sometimes the best way to deal with it is to not respond to them. Do not respond to them. When you respond to them, you are giving them that urge to come back at you, to feel like they are winning. So just let them drown in their own misery. Don't join them. Okay? That's one way you can deal with social rejection or criticism. Another way, number 6, is to be a student. Be a student. This is something that is very difficult for a lot of us. Sometimes even I struggle to do this. Be a student. Be willing to learn. Remember I told you the few reasons why people will criticize you? Doesn't matter what content it comes in. Whatever the content it comes in, like whether they are limited or whether they are just doing it to make you feel bad, whether that person is coming from a good place, always be a student. Be willing to learn from whatever it is, whatever situation you go through, be willing to learn from it. Because what that does is that if a person is criticizing you for the right reason and trying to make you move forward, you learn from that. If the person is doing it because they don't even have a clue who you are, learn from it. Learn from it. Okay, what are they saying? They don't have a clue, but is it really true? Could I do better? Ask yourself these questions. All right? Always be a student and be willing to learn from whatever life throws at you. Whether you're being rejected, if you're being rejected, you learn to be yourself, learn to appreciate yourself, learn that nobody will love you better than you will love yourself. That is very, very important. Number 7, remember that it will be unfair. It will be unfair to judge others, all right? Listen. It will be unfair to judge others or to resent others because of what other people have said or done to you. That is one. It is very important. A lot of time, I've told you guys already, I have faced so much social rejection, growing up. You don't fit in this group, you don't fit, even traveling. I face a lot of problems. You don't speak the language, you are like outcast. I face a lot of social rejection in my life, and I've come to a point that I'm actually immune to it. I'm immune to it. If you say I'm not good enough, I know I am good enough. I don't wait for approval. I don't wait. I don't feel the need to explain to you why I am the way I am. Okay? I just don't feel the need. That is something you can do. But one thing you shouldn't do is that just because this particular group of people have dealt with you in a certain way doesn't mean you should take that across everyone. Do not go ahead to use other people's problem to judge others. All right? Learn to judge people individually. Even if they're saying that this group of people, they are not very nice. They do this, they do that. Learn to observe for yourself. Treat people the way they treat you. Don't treat people in a general manner. Because just because that person did that to you, it does not mean the other person will. And if you're too quick to judge them and say, that person from that group did that to me, so therefore I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to stay away from this person. I'm going to resent from this because of what this person has done. It will be unfair. People should enjoy each other regardless of what others have done. Those people who did what they did to you, you have no clue what they are going through. Sometimes people go through a lot of bitterness during their lifetime. Some people go through abuse during their childhood. At school, people are bullied. At home, there are bullies everywhere. So people grow up into being who they are not really. Sometimes they come at you because they feel like they want to be the first person to suppress you so that you do not do what others did to them. Do you get what the cycle there? Just because somebody did something to you when you were young or while you were in this place does not mean other would do it to you. But yes, that's what people do. They turn to resent other. They become resentful because of other people's action. Don't do that. We need to understand where people are coming from in order to take offense. And a very, very last, which is number 7, way on how you can deal with social rejection or criticizing is to stand up for yourself. When you have made your judgment and this is the only time when I would say to somebody, yes, you should stand up for yourself. You should tell that person off in a very respectful way. Don't do it the way they are doing it. Do it in a very respectful way that they will learn from their lesson, that you two are not of the same level. If somebody is rejecting you because of how you look, of how you do things, sometimes it's okay to say to them, look, this is who I am, and I do not approve of you speaking to me in that manner. Sometimes it's good to stand up for yourself, but only after you have made your judgment and know where that person is coming from. And also, this should be your very last resort. But growing thick skin comes from within. Let's be, thick on the outside to stop, people penetrating and making us feel bad about ourselves. So I hope this has helped in some way or so. Next time you're in your workplace and you're having that bully who's always coming at you, sometimes, look at them with pity because they don't know what they're doing. They're limited in their mindset. And understand that some people mean well for you. So therefore, take their opinion seriously and consider it. I love you all, guys, and that will be it from me today. Please feel free, leave a comment down below and tell me what you think about the video. And if you have any more ways that we can deal with such issue, please comment down below as well. Um, Subscribe if you haven't already. It's important and it's free of charge. So yes, I'll see you in my next video and stay safe. I'm Rebecca Raz. Bye.